Hi, welcome to Gemstone Tarot. This is your weekend tarot reading for the 24th and the 25th of March 2018. Valley Bobs joins us. She's being a bit of a tinker today and kind of going all around the room knocking things off, aren't you, sweetheart? So I'm going to see whether she's going to calm down or whether she's going to cause havoc. What do you want to do, sweet pants? Yes, we will see. Right then, I am using the Mythic Tarot, the lovely, lovely Greek-inspired tarot by, I think it's Liz Green and somebody else. This is going well. Liz Green and Juliet Sharman Burke. Ding, ding. Thank you for all your comments, especially about the velour. It's hard to know, isn't it, that so many people were clothed in velour in the 70s. We must have been just like across the world, a sea of brown, orange and blue velour to behold. And also thumbs up to those of you that are still rocking that velour, as I am today, in homage. Ooh, that card looked like it was going to ping. So, let's have a look at the weekend energies. I see you, Valley Bobs. She's doing that thing, you know, Jurassic Park, when you have the two velociraptors in the kitchen. Yeah, she's doing that. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. God. Okay, this is half decent actually. Not supposed to say that as tarot readers, are we? Supposed to, yeah, whatever. It's half decent. I like the look of it. In the middle of the reading, the Ace of Wands, yippity doodah, especially since we are in Aries season, which is fiery, and it is the Ace because it's the first sign of the zodiac. And there is the Golden Fleece. And you can think of this as kind of a rocket. I always think of the Ace of Wands as a rocket. It's kind of whoop, coming up from there. Things kind of building, but then actually starting to take off, which is great. I love that. I've been kind of feeling that building for a while. And notice that he has the massive wand in one hand and the globe in the other. This is about semi-conquering, you know, it's about, he's standing aloft, isn't he? Standing aloft a hill. It's about standing aloft, it's about taking up your space, it's standing your ground, it's getting your big wand out, it's having that kind of vision. You know, when you see a character in the tarot holding a globe, it's about vision. Vision, rockets, woomph and a tall hill. Then, and we're talking a really well shuffled pack here that's done quite a lot of readings. So interestingly, we get all in the upright, the 4, the 5 and the 6 of Pentacles in, well, in succession. What I can see with this, and we also get Conchita from Eurovision, the 9 of Pentacles as well. This is like moving through phases. Last week to me was about that. It was about keeping your powder dry. It was about cooling your jets. It was about, do you remember we had that Page of Wands and there was that feeling, you know, that feeling of I can feel warmth. I can feel the rodeo, do you know what I mean? I want to get on that horse and I want to, but, and there was a but. And now I want to sing that song that Jennifer Aniston sings in Friends, you know? I like big butts and I don't know why, but I won't, okay? Ace of Wands is that energy coming in, but rather than it coming in the page, which is a kind of If you think of pages as young teenagers, it's a kind of an urgent energy that hasn't really synthesized itself properly, and it hasn't got perspective, and it doesn't really know how to go through the stages of getting what you want. It just goes, yeah, come on, let's go, who's with me? And then sort of burns out. Ace of Wands, a much cleaner energy, a much purer start, a much more rockety rocket. And then the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and then leading to this Six of Pentacles means you've gone through conservation and caution and cooling of jets, Four of Pentacles. You've gone through making that choice, which you don't even have to enact, but you certainly have to consciously and actually really feel that should you be required to walk away with nothing except your own authenticity, your spirituality, your own good self, and a really dodgy sackcloth note, that you would. In other words, you would go down that spiritual path, down that path of destiny, sitting on your rocket or your horse or whatever it was, regardless of whatever the golden handcuffs were up here. It's only when you can make that decision, having been careful. There's so much jiggery-pokery going on over there. It's only when you genuinely know that you could let something go by you, that of course the universe sends you, throws you a bone. It's like, we got a live one here. Throw them a bone, Zeus. And you get the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is some kind of offer, gift, promotion, little bag of cash, tax rebate, whatever it is. It's not like the Ace of Pentacles, which would be starting a business, making a long-term investment that would go over years. Six of Pentacles is actually seeing something come to you in one form or another. I kind of refer to it as my bag of cash card. But it's good stuff coming your way because you've been careful, because the universe is with you, you've got the fire, you're motivated, you're inspired, but at the same time you're prepared to walk away if it's not right, if it doesn't feel right. Then we get the Nine of Pentacles, Conchita from Eurovision, and I would say, people, that could well be velour. What do you think? It is the right colour? Yeah. Now, Conchita from Eurovision, Nine of Pentacles. This is about being in your own power. This person is in their own garden, they're making their own money, they are, and it doesn't always have to be about money, although this is a fairly money-orientated spread, I have to say, with four lots of pentacles. A lot of you, this is about job opportunities, work, inheritance, money, finances, but it's also about just life in general. You are ready, especially with that card. You're prepared to walk the path on your own. I don't know what Valentine's doing. You're prepared to walk the path on your own. You won't even be on your own because you're prepared to walk the path on your own. You will end up empowered. This is financial independence. This is spiritual independence. This is grapes growing in your own garden. Nice. And then, Major Arcana. And this is where it gets interesting. And this is where a little... Hang on a minute. Valentine! Oh my God. So Valentine had just hammocked herself on the curtain there and was about to do a Tarzan swing and wasn't going to make it. This is where it gets interesting. Why don't you go there, sweetie pants? Major Arcana, the Lovers. Now, as you know, the Lovers used to be called the Choice. Back in the old school with a K, tarot, Lovers was the choice. And any depiction of the Lovers, which represents Gemini, because it's the twins, because of duality, because of choice, any tarot set will show you some kind of couple, some kind of choice. This is Paris. This is before the Trojan War. He has an apple. It's some kind of trumped up competition, which is a really bad idea for anyone to do. This is like, does my bum look big in this? You know, you're never going to say yes to that, okay? You're never going to fess up. It's It's when you just say, of course not. Looks absolutely fantastic. Move on. 3 women here, 3 of the most powerful women. We have Helen, who launched the face that launched 1,000, I was going to say chips. Face that launched 1,000 chips. Okay, or ships even, Gemma, holds the globe in her hand, okay? Reputed to be the most beautiful woman in the universe in this time. In the middle, Aphrodite, goddess of love, and then the gorgeous Athene, who's the most intelligent, okay? So Paris has got his choice. He just tosses the apple to who he wants to win. What I get for this is you finally get the opportunity to get something that you want. And this energy can go, when I do the weekend readings, the energy is bigger and it's longer. Oh, Valentine, for God's sake. The energy is bigger and it's longer. And it kind of, you're going to hear it whenever you need to hear it for the span that it needs to be. This is slightly more long term and I'm getting more ecliptical energy, okay, if that's even a word, which of course the next series of eclipses we have is in July and August. So I would say this energy plays out in between, but somehow the seeds of it, the Ace of Wands, the rocket of it, the impetus of it is happening now. But although you're going to get the opportunity for something that you want, I don't know if you're going to want it. And this is the other thing that the universe does as well. When you're ready, you know, when you've undergone the trials, when you've really decided you can do without something, the universe doesn't just throw you a bone. It usually throws you a few. And then it's just like an embarrassment of riches. That's what I get. It's not the worst position to be in, but it will be a bit discombobulating. So that's the Lovers, the choice. Now this could be, obviously, with the Lovers sometimes, but not always in my readings. It can be about a relationship. I know some of the readings last week were relationship orientated. For a lot of you, it's to do with career and finance. There is just something. It's like I'm getting red herring and then a big picture of a fish, which is difficult. You know, when you receive images but you don't know what a herring looks like, you just get... The image that I'm getting for red herring is when you go to, I've not even been to one, but I've seen it on telly. In some of the diners that I've seen, maybe in America, maybe in Britain, some of them have like a talking fish that's in a box that's on a wall. And I'm getting one of those talking fish. And for me, that says red herring, okay? I'm letting you in on the crazy people. That's how my symbolism works. One of these offers is a red herring. And one of them is like, it's chucked in from left field. You almost feel like you don't deserve it. You feel like you haven't worked for it. You feel like you may not have earned it. You have. It's just not being straightforward. Mercury's retrograde. This is the stuff that goes on. Most likely, any sort of sorting through acceptance, rejection, or decision that you would make would happen now towards the end of April anyway, because all that will happen is you'll get bones and fish thrown at you and you just need to sort through them for what you want to keep and what you want to reject. Oh, I love that card. Now, all of these cards are in the upright. You know that's quite rare. You know that is quite rare, so I like that. And I'm just going to choose one more card as well. Chuck Spezzano's Enlightenment cards are in the mix. Oh, yes. We get the tribe. This is the oracle card for the day. We get the tribe. Now this tribe, this little hut where these two gorgeous giraffes are, has hotel written on it. Your tribe can move. Some of you, this may be a security thing, you know? Some of you may be struggling at that stage. Whether this is friends, colleagues, or a workplace that you feel attached to, until you decide that you can go out in your sackcloth, velour, or whatever it is you want to becoat yourself in, and take that lonely path of being the, I suppose in the tarot it would be the hermit, okay? Unless you can make that journey, the hermit and the fool, those kind of archetypes, you won't get your fish and your bone thrown at you, okay? That's how you get it. Fortune favours the brave. Your tribe can be recreated, and your real tribe goes with you wherever you are. That's why it says hotel. This is cool. The Fairy of Naughtiness. In between all this, have a twinkle. The universe has a twinkle in its eye, okay? Enjoy it. You have a twinkle in your eye. Your twinkle in your eye is the twinkle in the universe's eye. We all twinkle, okay? I was going to say, enjoy your twinkle. Enjoy your twinkle, whichever way that wants to go. And then Chuck Spezzano's Enlightenment card, which is a bit gorgeous, is love. The Grace card of universal, unconditional, really rather lovely love. Note, there's a lot of bushes. There's always a lot of bushes in Chuck Spezzano cards. Now, we do have that Lovers card. For some of you, that's literally romantic love. For others of you, it's the twinkle in the eye of the universe. It's your twinkle, okay? That's my twinkle dance. It's a little bit thriller, isn't it? Enjoy the twinkle, because these cards are all in the upright. This is really positive. I like it. Let's have Healing with the Angels Oracle cards. Nice. This one has come up absolutely loads in all the readings I've done. Public and private. Self-acceptance. And nature. In the UK, allegedly, we're coming into spring. This is a good time to get outside, especially with loads of pentacle cards. Get on the earth, get on the soil, do some gardening, whatever it is for you. Particularly as well with this. All is well in the garden, okay? I'm not going to say it. Those of you who know what I want to say, put it in the comments section. Let's see, okay? 5 of Pentacles. Self-acceptance. This is the point where you are prepared to leave the building, the job, the relationship, the situation, whatever it is, in a sackcloth with nothing else, and leave the goodies behind. Only when we propel ourselves in this direction do the fish and the bones of the universe get thrown at us. That's a pretty cool reading. Leave me a comment, hit the like button, do subscribe, and if you want a private reading, you can book in the description box below. See you soon. Namaste.